My second book is titled We Are Their Heaven. I titled this book We Are Their Heaven because as I was doing readings, I was seeing a common theme from the dead. They would talk about being around us after they passed and what they were seeing and how they were still a part of our life. And I started realizing that 9 times out of 10, they were choosing to remain around the living. They can still experience people who have passed and interact with them, but we are their heaven. And it's kind of a nice thought that they love us so much that even though they could be at any point in their life, any place in time, they choose to remain around us. They're not bound to us. They don't have to stay. They choose to stay. I really like this book. I get a lot of positive feedback on it. It's got chapters on suicide, what happens when somebody commits suicide and what they see after they die, how they see the aftermath left behind, how that affects them. It also has a section on murder so that you can understand when somebody's murdered, that they're actually in a good place once they pass. They leave the trauma behind, but it talks about that. There's also a lot of sections on loss of child. So if you know somebody who's lost a child, this is a good book for them. The book is centered around some of the more difficult areas to talk about. It has readings of people who their parent was murdered or somebody committed suicide, and then you get to read about the reading itself in their own words, because I like to give the story realness by allowing not only my take on it, but I include the take of the person that I read. So We Are Their Heaven goes more in depth on types of losses and how to cope. So if you have experienced something like that, We Are Their Heaven would be a good choice for you.